So anyway, I saw it on Instagram and was like, this is interesting. Thought about it for ages and then was like, I don't think I can go because I'm not a US citizen.
When you're all grown up, no longer a pup, and going out to the great unknown, you'll find that little piece of you that you can't call your own.
My name's Jen. I am from Toronto, and I work with Connected in Motion, and I love all the faces that I recognize from last year, and even more. This is almost double the size of Northeastern Slipstream last year, so lots of new faces to meet, and excited that you have all come out for this beautiful weekend, so welcome.
You got your daddy's ring. You're like a piece of heaven in a hurricane, and it's bubbling over like sweet champagne. You got your mama's sunshine. You got your daddy's ring. You got your mama's sunshine. You got your daddy's ring.
Hey everyone, welcome back to year 2 of Camp Caribou, Slipstream with Beyond Type 1 and Connected in Motion here in Maine, and it's absolutely beautiful. Well, partner, what do we got going on over here?
A little bit of stress. A little bit of anxiety.
Are you thinking of going up there?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I have to. I signed up for it because it makes me uncomfortable. Yep. I'm Sarah Mann. I came to Slipstream last year, 2018, and I came back this year because last year was absolutely life-changing. I forced myself to do high ropes, and I'm glad I did because it really was. It was like just like the zip line last year, where it was super out of my comfort zone. So yeah. And I think for people who came this year and are thinking about like, oh well, I did it, so that's like it's a check mark in my life. Like I don't have to do it again. Like coming back was even more empowering because I got a taste of what it was like for me to come for the first time and see a lot of people who had that nervous energy. And it was so cool to be able to help people on their first couple hours here or first night and like really get acclimated and kind of feel comfortable around everybody because it's tough, it's hard because it's an isolating disease. So all of a sudden you're the majority here and the staff at Camp Caribou are the minority. So like it's definitely a different experience compared to your everyday life, but I think that's ultimately like the biggest out of your comfort zone is like all of a sudden you're surrounded by it, even more. So it's cool.
What's your name and how did it feel to climb the wall?
I'm Christina Whitaker. It felt fancy climbing that wall. It was super scary. I've tried many times to climb a wall and I've only ever gotten like a third to a quarter to a third of the way up. But my nice coach would help me and took some breaks, took some rests, and I did it. What's
awesome.
That Molly Shannon character? She's like, I'm 50, but I'm 40. Type 1 diabetic.
Right? Proud accomplishment. Alright, look who I found by the waterfront here. Sarah, Paloma, what have you guys been up to down here?
Just watching everyone depart the shore. My blood sugar is like really high. Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm just waiting. I rage bolus.
So she's taking in the scenery to calm herself and lower her blood sugar.
Yeah.
How was yoga this morning, Sarah?
It was awesome. It was a little cold in the cabin, but I think it was warmer outside than inside the cabin. So we got down here and had a nice little yoga session together and great time to look out at the water and move our bodies and get ready for this awesome weekend that we have.
I'm Paloma and I've been living with diabetes for 6 years, and this is actually my second Slipstream, but I went to the one in California which I enjoyed so much I had to come back, and I chose Maine because of all the water sports. So I got to kayak and canoe and I tried water skiing. It didn't work out, but I got in the water and I'm proud of myself.
How how do we do this?
Okay. Must I repeat that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
You want to sit on the back of the deck there?
so you're in the water.
Try to put your wakeboard on.
Keep your arms straight.
No, keep,
your legs
keep
bent.
going down. Sit with your feet in
When
the
he
water.
pulls you, then you
Now you put
obviously
that on,
then
yeah.
you got your half your board out the water, and you tilt your toes forward.
Go,
and when
you
it comes
can,
up,
close that
then you
window
straighten
for
it
me.
up,
Nice and gently, it's
and
heavy.
there you go.
All right, that's it.
That's it.
Oh, easy.
By my side.
Yeah, but it's my first Slipstream. My name is Susha, like sushi, but Susha. And I was diagnosed when I was 11.
Have you had a favorite activity so far?
Campfire was kind of cool. I mean, it's not activity, but it was just very, I think it was very sincere and very warm because you just saw people, talking, especially during our first night. And I think it was amazing because so many people shared very warm and very difficult stuff with us.
Shaylin Maloney, aka What's Shakin'? How's the waterfront?
Chilly and delightful.
Any accomplishments there?
I stood up on a paddleboard, then I fell in, then I took a cold swim. All good.
Sweet.
I didn't think I was gonna stand up because I barely could, but we did.
Shay, I know you are celiac.
Yeah.
How's the food been here?
Oh, it's been great. They've been making me dessert, apple crisp, something else with berries on it, cornbread. Honestly, anytime I go anywhere, I just expect to be fed vegetables, so anything is a pleasant surprise.
Wonderful. All right, we're wrapping things up. People are packing. We got lunch around the corner, and can't complain.
Camp life.
All right, look who I found.
What's up? It's Danny B.
We got to, all right, now the exposure's right. Dan, what'd you talk about while you're here?
I talked about adulting with type 1 diabetes.
What was your main adult takeaway? What's the transition when you're going from college to adult where you're like, gotta sit down?
I mean, I think it's just a personal decision and a personal moment that you're in charge of your own destiny now.
True.
So, I mean, I think it's really similar to a lot of what you've said about your travel stuff, you know? It's like you have to take responsibility and be the one to prepare yourself for all these emergencies, you know? You just can't rely on there always being a backup out there.
Sweet.
It's got to be you. But peer support is great.
It is.
It changes lives.
I see Dana waiting.
Hi, Dana.
On to the next thing.
All right.
Dan, it's good seeing you, man.
Catch you later.
Woo!
Welcome to day 2 of Camp Caribou, aka Camp Slipstream. That's what we got going on.
Stacy, how you feeling?
Okay.
What are you about to do?
Going ziplining into the water.
7 wonders, city streets, ocean air and mountain peaks. They are not the finest in the land. Much more than these I have seen firsthand. There ain't nothing, there ain't.
Don't worry, Dylan. You look about 8 feet taller.
And no matter where I go, and no matter what I do, there ain't nothing like coming home to you.
My name is Carrie Sparling. I've had type 1 diabetes for 32 years.
And what's it like being a Slipstream, or how's it different than other stuff you do?
So in general, I don't like to play outside like this, and so it's really cool to be outside and be comfortable being outside, because what this kind of event does is it rips me out of my comfort zone and makes me take on things that I'm like not normally willing to do on my own. To do it in a group like this makes me feel kind of bold, and that's new for me.
How have you seen like the diabetes online community change over the years?
Oh, so the online community has, evolution doesn't even begin to describe it. So I started blogging in 2005 and there were 4 or 5 other people that were doing that. And now truly there are countless numbers of people who are sharing their stories and making diabetes feel like something that can be done instead of something that you should fear. And I just love the paradigm shift of that. Like, we are changing the narrative of what living with diabetes is. And that's really powerful.
Hi, how you going? I'm Australia and I'm from Melbourne, Australia. Saw it on Instagram and was like, this is interesting. Thought about it for ages and then was like, I don't think I can go because I'm not a US citizen. Then a week later, it was still on my mind. I reached out to Heather and emailed her and was like, can I please come? I'm not a citizen. And she's like, oh my God, please come. That'd be amazing. We've never had anyone from Australia come before. And so straight away I booked it and was like, I'm doing it.
For anyone else that's like a first timer and hesitant, what would you tell them?
Don't let the hesitation overcome you because you'll regret that you never come.
Everybody has a common goal, just getting better, getting out there, learning something new about diabetes, and taking it one day.
We're having fun doing it.
And yeah, having fun doing it.
Those are awesome.
Just in general, I've just come away with so much knowledge, especially relating to like exercise. That's a pretty big part of my life. So yeah, there's just so many things I've learned. That's really great.
I was just excited of what I was going to learn and what I was going to take away, because I took away so much last year and doing the same thing this year.
Yeah, thanks Pete.
And it's just beautiful here. I mean, yes, I said it's cold, but I'm wearing a sweater, so I'm fine. It's not raining. And it's just being by a lake, seeing people play. We're all adults, but we're playing, right? We're running around in the woods where some people are in the water.
How long is that?
Having fun. So this is pretty amazing.
I'm definitely becoming hooked on the Slipstream.
Alright, so that's a wrap on Camp Caribou. Did it. Successful.
We don't need no Mona Lisa. Don't need Dolly. She gone. Like
Bravo!
September of last year I started making and selling necklaces, and all of the profits that I make from it go to T1 International, which helps with diabetes advocacy, especially relating to the insulin for all. Yeah, and I just started doing this because I know there are so many people that struggle to afford insulin, and I just think it's something that's really like a basic human right. If you're diabetic, like, you need insulin, of course. So yeah, so far I've raised a little over $800 and I'm hoping to raise even more.
Any message you'd like to send to Scott Johnson?
I love Scott, he's great. He was one of the first bloggers that I found, like for real, one of the first friends that I made in the community, and he was the first person that I ripped off that preposition of with diabetes. He was not my friend with diabetes, he was just my friend. And I feel like that's happened with a lot of people in this community, and that's magic.
Going out to the great unknown. You'll find that little piece of you that you can call your own. You got your mama's sunshine, you got your daddy's rain. You're like a piece of heaven.